Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. I scare you. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. It's midday in my time zone. FedEx is still not showed up, so I'm going to assume they're not coming. Fingers crossed, they still got like 30 minutes. But with their record, I think I'm better off ordering a pizza from, I don't know, whoever delivers the worst. Little Caesars? I don't know. Anyway, Little Caesars even deliver anymore? Anyway, point being, we do have some interesting news from the arena announcement side. There's some pretty cool events coming up for a change. So I'd like to talk about it a little bit while we wait to get some Lord of the Rings action going. So don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Tell your friends, tell your family, because God knows I don't have very many. Anyway, so it keeps the place sponsor free, so let's talk about it. So in Arena, starting June 19th, we got some action going on. So they're talking about here Lord of the Rings, which is real big on everything, which is the release notes for tomorrow, the next Arena Open, and event schedules. And I was thumbing through there to see if there's anything even worth talking about, and by Joe, there is. So as you all know, on the 20th, um, Lord of the Rings will be coming to the online arena. For what that's worth, I don't know what formats it's even going to be legal in, to be honest with you. But maybe they'll tell us. So, will be an exciting launch for many players, both old and new. Yada yada. I love this pictures. Good picture, good picture. I want a house like this. You want a house like this? I want a house like this. Anyway, so there's an arena open. So the latest Arena Open is to celebrate the new set by having an Arena Open. The tournament will be you can win up to 2,000 in addition to an invite for the next qualifier weekend, which is play a qualifier for your qualifier for your qualifier. Anyway, the formats for the Open is going to be sealed and draft matches of Lord of the Rings: Tales of Middle Earth. This is so sweet, and here is why. Yes, Lord of the Rings is not going to be legal in a lot of the formats, even a lot of stuff that we'll play online. But for Arena, it is legal for, what is it called? Historic Brawl. Basically the Commander version of on Arena. That's obviously missing the older cards. But this edition will help a lot. Plus, that's about all I play anymore. I don't really play the normal games of standard or whatever because it's just a giant shellacking. They haven't fixed anything. It's whoever's got the biggest creature. I feel like I'll say something different, didn't you? And who just plays the most of them. It's really silly. It's just devolved into some degenerate giant monster shellacking. We'll say shellacking. We're only a couple minutes in. I'll get banned already. So with that though, this is the new sleeve. I gotta be honest. I am actually impressed with this sleeve. I do like it. Not calling anything to Lord of the Rings, there is stuff here, but just the design is pretty sweet. Lord of the Rings, you got a dragon. Dragons are just cool. You have gems of all the mana symbols, kind of like the Arkenstone. Kind of reminds me of that. It's metally. I mean, it's like rock on. Oh, I'm putting up horns if you can't see. Anyway, yes, I'm old. Let's move on. So the event schedule, the events is to open starting at 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's my time. Yay. And close to entries at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, don't tell us what day it is. I guess the events start at 8 and they end at 8. We'll go with that. They could have worded that better. So here for the midweek Magic, the events are starting Tuesday 2 p.m. Pacific time. Close to new entries on Thursday 2 p.m. You'll have a starter deck test drive from the 20th to 22nd. That should be cool. Normally they let you take a couple starter decks from Lord of the Rings probably and play for free. That's always fun. Also helps you do your dailies. June 27th to 29th, Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle Earth Phantom sealed. I don't want to play Phantom yet. I want to get some cards. Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle Earth Constructed on July 4th through the 6th. I mean, that's one way to celebrate America's birthday. Jump in there with Tolkien. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anyway, 11th to 13th, Historic Brawl. That's what I'm talking about. Commander style on Arena. Very fun. 18th to the 20th will be Standard. Ew. Quick Draft. So there'll be Quick Draft 16 through 29 for actually all V1 if you want to draft. I mean, it's a good set to draft actually. June 30th through the 11th will be Lord of the Rings Quick Draft. 11th through 18th is Brothers War. I think we're past that point. July 18th to August 1st, Lord of the Rings again. And then August 1st to the 5th, Dominaria United. Why Dominaria? Where'd that come from? Like, anyway. But there is two Tales of Middle Earth draft in there. That should be really fun if you want to hit up some drafts. I know I got a draft token or two laying around. About to get busy with that. Other events, June 20th to July 18th, Lord of the Rings Sealed. And July 7th to 14th, the 2 command towers. That sounds very interesting. Get it in 2 towers, 2 command towers. Probably a... Anyway, moving on. July 17th to 18th, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty Premier Draft. I love Kamigawa, but I think I'm past that phase. I don't know about you guys. Premier Play Schedule, so qualifier events. Here's what's going to be really cool. In July, there's a qualifier play-in July 8th, 6 a.m. And July 9th, format Lord of the Rings Limited, Best of 1. Also on July 14th, Lord of the Rings Limited, Best of 3. And then July 15th, Lord of the Rings Limited, period. It doesn't say, 1, 3. Anyway, point being, tons of Lord of the Rings action in July. The Arena Open, even better. The Arena Open Day 1 entry window begins at 6 a.m. Pacific time the following day, yada, yada, yada. The Open is going to be Lord of the Rings Limited. That's right. So July 1st, Day 1 is going to be Lord of the Rings Sealed, Best of 1 and Best of 3. Ho, ho, ho. If you ever wanted to play an arena tournament, don't pay money. But if you got gems and stuff and gold you've been saving up, and you should be, this is the event you want to play. You get to keep the cards, and maybe you get into Day 2. And Day 2 is Lord of the Rings Player Draft Best of 3. Ooh. The entry award is the Dragon Sleeve. We've already talked about that. And then down here also, June 2023 Ranked Season. It tells you the rewards for the Ranked Season. So we began the season May 31st. We already know that. And it's going to end June 30th here at the end of the month. And your rewards is the same thing it's always been. If you're bronze, you get a pack of March of the Machine. Silver, you get the pack and 500 gold. If you make it to gold, you get 2 packs, 1,000 gold, Council's Deliberation, pictured below. Platinum, 3 packs, 1,000 gold, Deliberation, and Orcish Bowmasters, the hot card out of the set. If you get to Diamond, you get 4 packs and everything else. And Mythic is 5 packs and everything else. Honestly, if you can just make it to Gold or Platinum, I mean, 1 or 2 extra packs really ain't doing much extra for you. And to be honest, Gold's probably good enough, although the Orcish Bowmasters are pretty cool. But these are just card styles. You still have to get the cards. So if you don't get these, I would say Gold to get 2 packs. Anything past that's just gravy. Because the only thing it changes is the number of packs, and you get an extra card. So, But hey, at least you get something. Better than kicking the John Thomas. And no, it's not what he's named. Anyway, then below it tells you where you can find them on social media. If anybody really cares, like they listen. But still, I'm really stoked about this. I think it's really cool that we get to have a whole Lord of the Rings section. And it's going to be great. And come August, I do look forward also to Commander Masters. Because I think they're going to do the same thing again on Arena. And it's going to be just as fun, except it's going to really be focused on Commander and Brawl and all that good stuff. It's just going to be fun. Does that mean there won't be shenanigans and people cheating probably and the game not working right? Yeah, you're probably right. But playing for free and not spending money is a good way to kill some time. However, it is the summer, and I do suggest you go out and see some sunlight. Just because we got to leave the house at some point, right? So, with all that said, guys, I hope this was entertaining for you and informational. I'm actually looking forward to this little section of Arena. Kind of stoked for it. Play a little Lord of the Rings, get out because it's not standard. And I love Brawl. I can play Brawl all day long, but After 15 matches, you don't get anything extra for it. I still play extra sometimes just because I like it, but this is going to be fun. It'll give me a break from the brawl stuff. And man, the ability to actually play this in an actual open, so you don't have to play any garbage, is gonna be sweet. As long as the limited and sealed events draft isn't busted. But yet to be seen. It was pretty fun during pre-release. So, with all that said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and notifications. So, till next time, be kind. Hope to see you across from the game table. Or monitor. Or whatever, I guess.